Like owner, like pet. I mean, my cat's embarrassed of me. We both have like the same. I have a lot of the same ticks.
Ara, 早いわね。言ってなか地下には私たちが人が増えれば中にでも今回コークは地下にとっての命綱よ。地図自体を収めようとボスは地下にはもともとたくさんのコークがあったんだけど、ここ数年劣化の侵食が広がったせいで多くの鉱脈で採掘ができない。私たちが行こうとしてるコークは比較的侵食されていないわ。家を食われた流浪者どもが拠点にしたほどだから。流浪者といえば大抵はおとなしいんだけど、人が増えれば中には喧嘩好きなやつも出てくる。そしたでも今回は違った。2日前に突然甲府とルロコークは地下にとっての命綱よ。治水の供給を保ってこそ地上と物資を引き換えられるんだから。事態を収めようとボスは遅延をコークに駐在させて私に町の治安を任せたの。でもそうだ、あんたいいわ。ふん、いい。
Let's head for the Great Mine.
あれ、お医者さん？ナタまでここにいるなんて予想以上に事態は厳しいってことね。
I forgot how crop's kind of weird. ナタまで来てたのね。ボスは？
ゼール、それに散歩のオレグは見かけなかったわ。甲府たちによると人を連れて奥へ行ったらしいけど。
I haven't seen Oleg. Minus that the some go further in. People? Not feeling like it.
そうなの？良さそうに見えるけど。ごめんね。今は重傷を負った人を優先させて。甲府とゴロツキの間で激しい衝突が起きて怪我人がたくさん出たの。この人たちはみんな甲府やその家族たちよ。ことを起こした人たちを探しに来たの。もう少し先へ行けば流浪者たちの拠点なんだけど、今は入り口を封鎖してる。怒りに満ちた甲府に復讐されるのが怖いんでしょうね。
どうしてこんなことになったの？
第一採掘チームがものすごい広さの治水鉱脈を発見したんだって。
マジ？そんなでかいニュース全然聞いてない。
みんな秘密に従ったからよ。多くの鉱区が劣化にでも流浪者の目は騙せなかった。このことで採掘チームをゆすろうとしたんだけど、それで確かにそれが地下のルール。結局で君たちがここにいるのは。
いいや、それが頼み事があるなら手を貸すぐらい。うちらがすごい功利主義の人に聞こえる。 うね。この世に
私は君たち見ての通り、地下は今厳しい状況だわ。
They make me manually click it. Can't I just use a shortcut? And those have to be unlocked later. I'm gonna quit merge with them because she's squishy. Okay, so we finally unlocked relics. And we take this way up. So
新しく発見された巨大鉱脈。あそこが衝突の中心になったところよ。
We also have a new one of those we can do. We'll take care of that later.
さあ、上がって見てみましょう。
For now.
前の人、寝てるのかな。近づいてみましょう。力。
こんなところでよく寝れるね。ほら、起きて。お尻にキノコが生えちゃうよ。
こんなところで寝るなんてありえない。
ヒノン、俺すごく眠かったからすぐそいつらに捕まっちゃってさ。奥に行ったん遅延がない。
どうやらボス。
ああ、
あの子、第一採掘チームのエレインよ。エレイン、大丈夫？
ゼール、ちょうどいいところに来て。あ、まだ3つ目の
ロボットが
最初はどこから湧いてきっと採掘。
じゃあ
スバローグ。
ファイトクラブで
説明する。
大丈夫よ。人類に敵対するロボット、こんなの初めて。ロボットは何があっても
このエレベーターもういいでバカタレがナイス。
採掘チームをね。
騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
この曲はあんたに乗ってる。
うちの出番。
即戦即決といこう。
盛り上がってる。
Oh, nice. Look at bird now. Hey, we might be able to breeze through this. This is gonna be fun.
あれ
I didn't really
これ
continue
なんだろ
the
う。
story, but I did some outline leveling. That's not like story related, so
使用ビビ正門を検出正門の ID 情報を取得
どういう状況？
この世界の技術ではないだろうな。見ろ、もしかしたらかつて宇宙を旅した人々がここに残した骨董品。
あなたこそビビいいもういいですよそ者ビビ自己紹介私はホーム用探索機リチャードバージョン 0.63
ホーム用探索
ビビよそ者
なんだ壊れてる。
ビビ
yeah, I'm honestly down to speak a weird robot. Left locked out of order.
かかってこい。
うちなかなかやるじ
始めるか。争いに意味はない。
この曲はあんたになれ。
ゃん。ついてないね。
即戦。騒ぎを起こした。
It's not hurting us that much, so we could actually kind of aggro it a little bit.
自分の意志で結末にたどり着いてみせる。
Also, like, I have to be careful with my keyboard because I have Argon oil in my hand. Argon oil being first.
争いに意味はない。
盛り上がってるじゃん。乗ってる。
うちの出番。
It kind of helps prepare a little bit.
始めるか。
この曲を
あと
あれあっちが騒がしいね。喧嘩してるみたい。状況を確認しに行こう。
Okay, there's nothing in this direction. But hey, we unlocked the
弱い
teleporting
ものば
room.
かりを狙う癖してすばっ。
ふざけんな。ロボットとや
この鉱山はもとも食って寝るしかのうの。
はじし。
ま何するつもり。警告だよ。
遅延遅延と。
Rod fire in the area, but
あいつらやるつもりよ。あの子
honestly, like,
乗れ
we have to take care of the
私も行く。
おっと、これはまたどちら様で。ここが誰の縄張りか知らねえのか。
おだまり少なくともあんたたちのじゃないわよさ全員でかかってきなこっちは急いでるんだから
Okay, and we broke through them very quickly. I like being overpowered, but
ゼ
a little
レ
bit
よ
more
く来てくれ。
ザ子供
オレグさんもう随分経つわね。
That's like
遅延がいない隙にじょ。
やはり問題点はスバローグ
seems
のロボ
like
ットね
Carl's problem is Svarog's robot. I can't do this.
スバローグは
It's too hard.
シルバーメイン彼は人類の守護者を自称してるわどうしてこの
ロボットを支配。
へえ
Alright.
あんたたち剣奏者も
二人ともいちいち
そうね
おお。
正直なところアントニア
問題ないわ。ゼーレた。
Okay, now we activated the golden Calyx, which is nice. We'll come back to that later.
この道で間違いない。塞がれているみたいだけど。
Actually, let's check our
知った
show.
風に言わないで。さあ近づいてみるわよ。
Let's do this now because we might actually just be able to hit like level.
あと少しだ。
Honestly, I'm just gonna use Waze Clee. I'm gonna auto battle this.
反抗陽動霊落乗ってる。
ルールは破るためにある。
うちのとっておきを食らえ。
乗った反抗陽動霊落 乗ってる。
Honestly, there is someone like
ルールは破るためにある。隠れろ。
乗った反抗陽動霊落乗ってる。
うちのとっておきを食らえ。
殲滅開始。
乗った
敵があるから離れろ。
乗ってる。反抗陽動霊落乗った
うちのとっておきを食らえ。
Who's a cool girl? Like, honestly,
気をつけて。
乗ってる。
y'all ever get a chance to like hang with her, go to community minutes and
いや。
乗った
ルールは破るためにある。
反抗陽動霊落
I'm gonna use both of these. Like,
乗ってる。
I wanna make sure I get level 20.
あるから離れろ。
乗った
Once, like, there's like another quest where I'm gonna need to
う
be
ちの
high
とって
level.
おきを食らえ。
乗ってる。反抗陽動霊落乗った
あるから離れろ。
乗ってる。
ルールは破るためにある。
I need to make sure I have equilibrium 1.
反抗陽動霊落
いや。
あるから離れろ。
One more time.
乗ってる。
うちのとっておきを食らえ。
I really
乗った反抗陽動霊落
うちのとっておきを食らえ。
乗ってる？
ルールは破るためにある。
反抗、陽動、霊落。もっ
いや、
隠れろ。
ってる？
竜、うちのとっておきを食らえ。
もっと反抗、陽動、霊落。乗ってる？
ルールは破るためにある。
もっ
いや、
と大したことないね。反抗、陽動、霊落。
うちのとっておきを食らえ。
隠れろ。
はいになれ。
竜、
ガードから離れろ。殲滅開始。
この道で間違いない？塞がれているみたいだけど。
完全に塞が。
待ちなさい。
そう言われても。
仮想部の本体交換できる部品。
これ
どうぞ。
ふーん。入力画面は校舎のプラグ。
ピピピピマッチビピピ。
スターピース電気はあなたの頼れるパートナー。ピピ利用規約により今期は検索結果の真実性信頼性を保証するものではありません。詳しくはスターピース電気はあなたの頼れるパートナー。ピピあなたの検索履歴からおすすめ商品を推測。人型自走戦術レンジはいかがでしょうか。ピピいつスターピース電気に行かれますか。チャーリーがカレンダーにリマインダーを生成します。ピピ
あと少しだ。
スターピース電気はあなたの頼れるパートナー。ピピいつスターピース電気に行かれますか。チャーリーがカレンダーにリマインダーを生成します。ピピいつスターピース電気に行かれますか。チャーリーがカレンダーにリマインダーを生成します。ピピスターピース電気はあなたの頼れるパートナー。ピピあなたの検索履歴からおすすめ商品を推測。人型自走戦術レンジはいかがでしょうか。ピピ スターピース電気はあなたの頼れるパートナー。ビビ。あなたの検索履歴からおすすめ商品を推測。人型自走戦術レンジはいかがでしょうか。ビビ。スターピース電気はあなたの頼れるパートナー。ビビ。あなたの検索履歴からおすすめ商品を推測。人型自走戦術レンジはいかがでしょうか。ビビ。スターピース電気はあなたの頼れるパートナー。ビビ。あなたの検索履歴からおすすめ商品を推測。人型自走戦術レンジはいかがでしょうか。ビビ。利用規約により本機は検索結果の真実性信頼性を保証するものではありません。詳しくはスタービビ。いつスターピース電気に行かれますか。チャーリーがカレンダーにリマインダーを生成します。ビビ。あなたの検索履歴からおすすめ商品を推測。人型自走戦術レンジはいかがでしょうか。ビビ。あなたの検索履歴からおすすめ商品を推測。人型自走戦術レンジはいかがでしょうか。ビビ。利用規約により本機は検索結果の真実性信頼性を保証するものではありません。詳しくはスタービビ。スターピース電気はあなたの頼れるパートナー。ビビ。あなたの検索履歴からおすすめ商品を推測。人型自走戦術レンジはいかがでしょうか。ビビ。いつスターピース電気に行かれますか。チャーリーがカレンダーにリマインダーを生成します。ビビ。いつスターピース電気に行かれますか。チャーリーがカレンダーにリマインダーを生成します。ビビ。いつスターピース電気に行かれますか。チャーリーがカレンダーにリマインダーを生成します。ビビ。利用規約により本機は検索結果の真実性信頼性を保証するものではありません。詳しくはスターピース電気におとビビ。利用規約により本機は検索結果の真実性信頼性を保証するものではありません。詳しくはスタービビ。いつスターピース電気に行かれますか。チャーリーがカレンダーにリマインダーを生成します。ビビ。スターピース電気はあなたの頼れるパートナー。ビビビビ。類似物品を発見。今回の捜索は終了。
どれどれ。
ビビ。
めっちゃ
ビビ。
悪くないか。
ビビビビビビ。類似物品を発見。ホーム用探索機安全使用ガイドに従って捜索を開始してください。利用規約により本機は検索結果の真実性信頼性を保証するものではありません。詳しくはスタービビ。スターピース電気はあなたの頼れるパートナー。 利用規約により本機は検索結果の真実性信頼性を保証するものではありません。詳しくはスタビビビビ類似物品を発見。今回の捜索は終了。
これで部品は揃った。助かった。ビビビビラッキーだったね。
それは大げ
ゼーレがやるの？
私以外に誰がやるわけ？仮想部の人間は何をするにも自力でやるの。あんたたちも見習いなさい。
やった、無事に直せた。出発進行。
前の行動はすでにロボットに占領されてるわ。
止まって。研究で。
あのタイプ怖がることないわ。
下手に動くな。生死虚実一年のマナリ同点元家超無一角。
この曲はあんたに。もっと
始めるか。
己を解き放つ準備は反抗陽動霊落。
即戦即決といこう。
はいになれ。
うちなかなかやるじゃん。
始めるか。
騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
盛り上がってるじゃん。
争いに意味はない。
こっからが本番だよ。乗ってる？
うちの出番。
生死虚実一年の同点元家超無一角。
即戦即決といこう。
いや、
騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
はいになれ。
自分の意志で結末にたどり着いてみせる。
近くで見るとより壮観だね。
己を解き放つ準備を反抗陽動霊落。
自分の意志で結末にたどり着いてみせる。
この鉱脈、これのために
I'm
皆
so
さん
sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Thank you for joining the Discord. feel free to post whatever you like in any of the channels.
見てスバローグ
Thank you for congratulating me on my
計算中
the pre-launch page.
平均採掘だが私をここへ呼んできたのは鉱石のため。
スバローグに見せたかったの。
双方の争いは止めた。採掘エリアもしばらく制圧が可能な状態。
それは分かってる。でもクララは採掘チームも
私の使命は人類の行為は彼らがここに現れたのがその証拠だ。
It will be read right to left. Yeah, well, one of my friends is a comic book artist. He draws Western comics. But he can do anime stuff too. So... So my friend Marcus is likely going to be my artist. Yeah, my mic placement's like really bad. So my friend Marcus is likely going to be my artist, and Marcus has his own series called Lightning Strike. His full name is Marcus D. Newsom. No problem. Thank you for pointing that out. Most people don't. I actually appreciate it when people point out really stupid stuff I do that's scuffed, because then I can correct the issue. I'm a very solution, pragmatic oriented man.
スバローグ、前回の蹴りも一緒につけるわよ。
遅延所属のゼーレか。あなたたちの抵抗に意味はない。下層部に残るのが最良の生存戦略。計算結果は明らかだ。
またあんたは計算結果だの生存戦略だの。あんたのくだらない話を聞いてる暇はないわ。さっさと手下どもを引かせなさい。痛い目に遭いたくなければね。
If you'd like to know more about spider venom and fox charms, it's like, so it's follows the rule of thirds, that it's actually kind of a seinen. It ends up being like seinen or 16 plus because a lot of the psychological elements of it. It's just my psychology. It's a rehabilitative work for me. So, my main character Jay is my ideal self, who I want to become, and well, Kazumi is just a fox girl love interest, but there's kind of like a whole twist. So, it's 3 parts. One is slice of life, one is rom-com, and one is the superhero story. Superhero stuff is secondary, but when it's there, it's really intense because it's working through the psychological elements of being a superhero. The slice of life stuff doesn't stay your innocent, wholesome PG-13 slice of life. It is in a way, and it's very cute when it is, but there's also Jay's backstory. So, because I'm solution-oriented, and it's a rehabilitative work, it's exploring Jay's psychology as he enjoys the life he's always wanted, the sense of normalcy he's always wanted, and when that's thrown into disarray. And then the one who helps him along the way, other than his friend Flora, is, well, the love interest Kazumi, which is a fox girl. So it's a very interesting story. Honestly, like, it's a lot of the way I'm writing is a stylistic choice, and I'm going more for like cult classic rather than mainstream. Like, I don't want this to be like big 3, like, you know, Naruto, Bleach. I'm not going for the typical shonen, like, by the power of friendship, kinda. That's about yo. No. Yeah, that's about yo kanayo. It's more like psychology, like, but also like, it's real issues. Which, like, I don't want to play into the whole, like, yeah. So, my whole point is to make the work as real as possible based off my experiences. No, but a lot of people think I'm a Hapa. So what happens is, like, I speak a little bit of Japanese because I took 2 semesters, but I'm actually, like, Spaniard genetically. So what happens is, like, sometimes the Spaniard for the Mediterranean gives you a little bit of an Asian look, and especially if my hair's straightened out, like, people are like, oh, you look like you're half white, half Japanese. Like, well, you're half correct. I'm Spaniard, so I'm like Mediterranean. I guess that's considered white. I'm Iberian Caucasoid with a little bit of Italian. Like 7 is Spaniard and like an 8 Italian. Yeah. Like, but I do, like, and here's the other thing, like, 40% of my friend group is Asian, right? So, both IRL and online. And then people are like, hey, you hang out with Asians, you must be Asian somehow. I'm like, I'm not half Japanese. So, yeah, but, like, I do realize, like, I denied it all my life because I thought people were just making fun of me for being a weeb. I do have that half Japanese look. And, like, so yeah. And, like, the other thing is, like, I know so much about Japan that's like, people are like, yeah, this guy must be half Japanese. I'm like, no, I'm just a weeb. I'm just a weeb. And I'm not the filthy Frank weeaboo. I'm not that extreme. Like, as much as I love everything about Japan, there's reasons why I choose not to live there. Like, that I'd actually rather America, to be completely honest. Like, I know the good and bad of Japan, I know the good and bad of America, and I'm just like, I'll stay in LA. I had Japanese friends in Hawaii. Papa was a term there, yeah. So, Papa, what it specifically means is half Japanese, half white. If you're half white or Hispanic and half Japanese, you're a Hapa. Although now the term is used for all Asians that are half white. But originally it strictly meant half Japanese. Because technically, like, one of my IRL friends is actually technically Hapa. Of course, like, a white would be like Spaniard because Hispanic, so yeah. So yeah, there's that. And like her family, like, actually, they've been here since like the internment camp days, so for a little bit before that. So when she's like educating me on the history of it, like, she's actually the one who explained to me like the term Hapa, even though it's used for like half white or Hispanic and half Asian, it's strictly like half Japanese originally. So that was interesting to learn. But yes, it's a common term in Hawaii because, yeah, like, well, it's tough for her grandmother more so than me, or than her. Like, and obviously, like, the generational trauma that comes with that. It's very educational at the same time, and I'm grateful that, like, she educates me on this stuff. But yeah, the big Japanese community in Hawaii. There's a big Japanese community in Hawaii and a bunch of, like, mainland white gaijin that go over to Hawaii. So there's, like, there's a bunch of mainlanders trying to integrate into Hawaii to get away from everything because Hawaii is such a nice vacation spot. So there's a lot of, like, half white, half Japanese people in Hawaii, so the term Hapa would be fairly common. And Hawaii does have a really big Japanese community. I've been to Hawaii multiple times, and it never, like, it never ceases to amaze me, like, just how big the Japanese community in Hawaii is compared to LA. Because, like, I'm in Angelino, like, I live in a city that's like a suburb of Los Angeles, and, like, I spent like half my life going, Portuguese, Filipino, Samoan, and there's a lot of people moving to Hawaii from Samoa and Tahiti, and then there's like the native Hawaiians themselves. Yeah, like Hawaii is a very interesting place. Although, like, everyone I know in Hawaii is like trying to move to the mainland. What's interesting though is like actually Hawaii and LA are equally expensive but on different things. Like LA is easy to live fairly cheap since like I'm familiar with LA. But if I was to go to Hawaii, I just know all the tourist spots, so that's why it's expensive for me. So if like you know where all the locals go, you could actually like live in Hawaii very cheaply too. But it really works out to about the same money. Which is interesting. We lived there for 5 years. It was my happy place. Now it's too crowded and too expensive. Yeah, because of all the mainlanders moving there. Like, okay, I'm an Angelino when I say mainlanders. Like, I love visiting Hawaii, but it's like, yeah, no, I would move here if there wasn't like too many of us moving here. Like, too many of us mainlanders. Like, yeah, no, we're ruining their culture. And actually, like, a lot of the native Hawaiians hate it when... They'll be nice to our faces, but they hate it when us mainlanders like try to move over there. Like, I get it, like, tourism's their main economy. It's still stupid that, like, we're ruining, like, Hawaii's culture. Like, there's too many of us moving over there, so it's like... Don't get me wrong, like, we moved to Florida instead. Florida has a similar climate. They actually have a lot of jackfruit trees in Florida, which is actually... Like, I'm not a big fan of, like, if I was to go to Florida, but if I did go to Florida, I'd want to get some of that fresh jackfruit. It's just like, Florida has a similar climate, but I don't know how I feel about, like, the parts of Florida that are more marshland. Like, if I was... yeah. But Florida does have, like, a similar climate. Our third son was born there. He's very mixed plate. Like, born in Hawaii? Or Florida?
計算結果を覆そうとする人間
he's
は
adopted.
下層部生存戦略の多大なる脅威だ。
Makes sense.
計算官
Nothing wrong with adopting a kid. Like, me personally, like... me personally, I'm ambivalent when it comes to having kids, but I've always told myself, like, it will depend on my future wife. If she does or doesn't want to have kids of her own. And if she doesn't and changes her mind and it's, like, too late, you can always adopt a kid and would love to do that. Because Hawaiian, Filipino, that's a very common combination. I'm, like, in Hawaii. Although, like, having both the Hawaiian and the Filipino food, that sounds pretty lit. Well, he's adopted, so probably not, but, like, honestly, like, I'm thinking of the cultural cuisines of Hawaii and the Philippines, I'm like, yeah, no, like, yeah, that would be a pretty common combination in Hawaii. And honestly, like, I have great admiration for people who adopt children. Although sometimes, like, adopted kids get kind of smart and they're like, they can tease their siblings a little bit about the fact they were adopted, so they were chosen by their parents. That's actually kind of funny to me, but I've heard of adopted kids saying that. So, to tease their siblings. But yeah, no, like, I really do admire people who adopt children, and Honestly, I think it's a great thing. Like, being able to like give a kid a home and a family. And again, like I would consider it myself, and it's in the back of my mind. It's been in the back of my mind for a while. But obviously, like I would need like a stable house and a wife. We got 5 kids. First 2 are birth kids. Last 3 are adopted. Our daughter is from Korea. Our son's from Hawaii. And the youngest is from Virginia. That's pretty cool. It sounds like an amazing little family. I love it. I love to hear it.
それにセンスのある着こなし。
行くぞ、クラーラ。
ミルズ、お願い。あんまり。
そろそろ雑魚に飽きてきたところよ。ちょうどいいわ。付き合ってあげる。
下手に動くな。
たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきをくらえ。
盛り上がってるじゃん。
This is because we were in the army. Oh, army.
乗ってる。
I'd love to hear more about it.
ついてないね。
ルールは破るためにある。即戦即決。
この曲はあんたに。
If you're willing to share, like, feel free. I'll be in chat. I'll be in chat for a couple hours. Or even yeah.
盛り上がってるじゃん。ハイになれ。
うちなかなかやるじゃん。
争いに意味はない。
この曲はあんたに。
うちの出番。
始めるか。
手が分かった。スバローグにはこんな手下が一体どれだけいるの？
Ah, that's how you met your husband. You're both in training for your jobs. He stayed in 24 years. You only stayed in 3.
たくさん。だから遅延も彼を放っておくしかないの。スバローグの勢力は大きすぎて、私たちじゃどうにもならない。言ったでしょ。奴はめったに炉心を離れないって。たまに離れても外に長くいたりはしない。ことは全部手下に押し付けるの。それにクラーラがいるから。あの赤い服の子ね。スバローグと仲が良くていつも彼の後ろについてるの。私も初めて会った時は理解できなかったけど、今ではもう当たり前の光景よ。さて、ボスを探しに行くわよ。
その必要はない。よくやってくれたな、ゼーレ。さっきは四方から現れたロボットに襲われて長い戦いになると思った。
ボス、みんなは無事？怪我したりしてないわよね。
Okay, so you met your husband in the military. Obviously, you started dating and are now married. Did you marry like a stay-at-home mom? Ah, cool. I always think both choices are valid. My wording on that was poor. But yeah, like when he, like, I admire both. Like, let's see. And yeah, with like 5 kids, I can kind of see that. That would actually be really difficult to do nowadays. Because like, yeah. Well, like just like in our current economy, but I do love like families where I do love like families of like 5 kids. Like okay, I'm brain farting here. I'm brain farting really badly. Do you mind if I ask what job you were training for, or is that like a little too much?
無事だ。とっくに慣れてるさ。ややこしいロボットの群れもいなくなったことだし、しばらく
They're
の
all
間、
spread out in age.
校区は平和になりそうだな。
37. Yeah. I kind of figured like the oldest would be in their like late to 20s to late 30s. Like, my parents are in their 60s and 70s. They're 13 years apart from each other. And I'm 26 turning 27.
それで、隣にいる者たちは。
ああ、こいつらね。
37, 34, 31, 23, and 13. Okay, makes sense. So oldest 2 or 3 years apart, and 3 years apart from the second oldest to the middle child. Okay, yeah. I worked on tanks in the army. That's pretty cool. Like, that's pretty dope. I admire that. Like, honestly, like, okay, I'm a gearhead. Like, if you go over to my YouTube, you can see that I work on cars. Like, I work on my own car. And you can see, like, I'm a total gearhead. Like, I swapped the rear strut bar of my car and installed a harness. I'm that guy. So, the fact you worked on tanks, I actually find that really, like, I find that, like, really awesome. Like, really sick in a good way.
そんな話は久しぶりに。で、こうまでしてち。お前らが言う性格、これは俺も聞いたことがない。だが、現地の人さえ知らない秘密といえば、ある。
Basic mechanical stuff? Yeah. That's still pretty cool though, because it's a freaking tank. So even like basic mechanical stuff, it's a tank.
今の大守護者はペテン師だ。言葉巧みに仮想部を騙し、俺たちの命などちっとも気にしない。
Electrical stuff. I can do some electrical stuff on my car, but
そこまで。
not like best at it.
これ以上。
上層部の娘さん
I
よ
just know how to not tase myself.
耳障りかもしれないが、これが真実。
Yeah, but like electrical stuff is pretty cool.
仮想部の恨みは二言三言。では本題に戻って。
Actually swap the outlets.
俺が思いついた人物はスバローグだ。
Nice.
スバローグってあんたたちの敵じゃないの？
地下のロボットがどうしてそんな重要な情報を握っている？
敵？俺はそう思わんな。
I imagine that it's a
このお
million
兄さん
times
が言ったように
trickier on a tank
あれは
compared to
冷
a
たい
car.
機械だ。スバローグは遅延の敵ってわけじゃない。正確に言えば俺たちのことなんか眼中にないのさ。
The
やつ
way
は
I approach
かの戦争を経験した古
electrical
の
stuff
ロ
on
ボット。
guitars, the diagrams, yeah. Trust me, I could go down that rabbit trail too. With house electronics, like, yeah, like I apply the same rules I learned in woodworking, which is in woodworking it's don't touch the spinny things, and electrical stuff it's don't touch the hot and ground at the same time. Or technically it's don't touch the hot. And you wanna, yeah. Like, basically I just know how to not taste myself and not fry what I'm working with.
古いものを探すならあれほど
Like,
い
I
い
could
情報
swap
源
the
はないだろう
speakers in
な
my car if I wanted to, and I could splice those connectors, but I can't do like anything complicated. Like I can't replace the alternator. Now you're a grandma that plays video games for kids and grandkids, and right. I love the motorcycle thing. Like that is awesome. Okay, it's like I was not expecting to hear that, and I'm like, wait, this is a lady who worked on tanks. I should have expected that. Actually, I have one of my friends like in her 30s actually like rides motorcycles, and like I love bikes. I've always wanted to ride one, but I'm way too scared. Like I can drift, and I feel more comfortable. Oh, can't do complicated yet. Okay. I'm less afraid to drift my car than I am to ride a motorcycle. So I do admire the motorcycle thing. Especially a motorcycle granny, that is like really cool. Must be like the coolest mom and grandma around.
Mm-hmm. 確かにこの世界は数百年前レギオンに襲われたことがあるね。
I'll make my car slide sideways, but I will.
スバロー
I'm
グで
too
さえ
afraid
正
to
確
get
な
on a
存在を知らない
motorcycle.
なら俺たちは力になれない
I have thought about taking the California motorcycle safety program. It's like I can barely ride a bike, so I can longboard poorly, but I can longboard and I can make my car go sideways. Cali is scary to me for riding bikes. They say you should ride on the street for 5 years before you get out on the freeway with a bike. You should take the bike on the street for 5 years before getting on the freeway. I'll put it this way. It's not Cali that's scary, it's more so my area. Like, the part of LA where I live has a lot of people moving down here from Ventura and Fresno. And Fresno is kind of like the worst rated for drivers in the entire country. I think it's like number 13 for the worst drivers in the country. And lane splitting is lane splitting is legal, but it's an exit strategy. You're not supposed to do it just to like cut traffic, but that's what everyone does here. They do it to cut traffic. But it's supposed to be an exit strategy. It's not supposed to be to cut traffic.
ならスバローグと会
それかメモリーを渡してもらう？うちらで探してもいいし。
どうすれ
But
ば
also, like, California's laws just suck. Like, someone else can cause a 3-car pileup, but the person at the back is automatically responsible, even if the person in front stops in the middle of the freeway for no reason whatsoever. And I'm like, if it's 2 cars, the person at back should be at fault. If it's 3 cars, the person in the front should be at fault. Yeah. And like a lot of insurance companies, they will just like lose the case for you on purpose before you can submit evidence. So even if you have a dash cam, you're kind of screwed and you have to challenge the insurance company and the other driver in court. And sometimes they just make off with your insurance info and they don't tell anyone. They don't like tell anyone. Yeah, like I know, I've been in 2 car
俺たちもずっ
accidents
とや
in
つ
my
と交
car.
渉しているんだが
The thing is, like,
なんとも言えん
it's
が
built, it's a Nissan, it's
具
built
体的な
durable,
方
it's
法は
KDM,
明日にでも話そう
so it's
ま
gonna
た
be
休
around
憩
for
な
a
の？
while. It's never
この
gonna
世
kick a
界の
bucket.
休憩に。
それからシルバーメインの小娘二人っきりで話したいことがある
My car is never gonna lose structural integrity, like maybe the crash bars will, but I can just replace the crash bars. That's the best kind of car. Japanese cars are typically more durable than anything else on the market. I'm gonna be right back just because like I need to take a leak.
まだ早いし
I'll be right back.
どこか行こうか。
Back? Oh, sorry, wrong button. I'm back, but yeah. The best car you can buy is one with a cross member, like, or a crash bar. It's called different things. And I actually have some aftermarket ones. I just need to cut a hole in the bottom of my hood so that the point where, like, it jacks the car up can go through the undershroud. Although realistically though, I'm gonna take the undershroud off and just put an aluminum one. And I'm probably gonna drill through the aluminum, if I'm being honest. So, but that's like ways off, because right now it's like the only thing I really care about with my car is installing a new driver's side airbag and getting insurance on it again. Insurance is gonna cost me $1,000. Like, I can't get, like, that's like for like 6 months, right? I can't get cheap insurance anymore. But like, every time I've been in an accident, it's really close to home. I'm just like,
あそこはレで
夢を叶える
オレグさんか
ねえねえ、どうする？
yeah. Is that complicated to install an airbag?
ねえねえ、どうする？
Yes
もう
the problem
やっと
isn't
一
the
休みでき
airbag
そうだね。
itself or
今度こそ
installing it.
無
That
事に
part's
朝を
fairly
迎え
easy.
られますように。
I have to clear the airbag module of the crash so that it doesn't deploy the new airbag, basically. So I would take out the airbag module, install a new airbag, and then put the airbag module in and then start my car again. Yeah. That's all. Yeah, I have to reset the airbag module and then clear the code for it, obviously. And then I could get insurance again and drive it around again. Right now, I'm really only taking it around the neighborhood, and I'm making sure, like, I don't drift too crazy. The other thing is, like, I'm going to get stiffer sway bars because I do like to drift. But I'm setting it up more for, like, grip racing because I do street drifting, not track drifting. And track drifting is a completely different animal. Track drifting, because of Formula D specs, you're typically locked into factory specs, right? For your wheel size. I like to set my car up to grip racing specs and then race on the, like, drift on the streets. So I like putting, like, bigger tires. I'm going with a 20 inch in the front and 22 inch in the back. Sort of like Ferrari Lamborghini specs, even though it's a Nissan 370Z. And then I'm going to, like, make them a little bit wider so that they could take advantage of a full big brake kit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them, like, right now it's 9.5 in the front and 10.5 in the back. I'm gonna try to make them 11.5 and 12 to 12.5. And that's what I want to do. There's a lot of those types of cars here, yeah. I bet, like, what you mean with rolled fenders? Where people roll the fenders to put bigger tires? Yeah, I bet. Honestly, like, I love
あのオレ
that
グっ
stuff.
ておじさん、誠実そうな人だったよ
I
ね。
mean, Danny Z is out in Florida, and he has a turbo, like, racing type, yeah. A lot of people modify their cars for, like, racing on a track, even if they'll never do it. And then, like, in all honesty, I want a twin turbo in my car. I was thinking of getting a mid-mount kit, but I think I'm just gonna get, like, a top mount. Like a front top mount kit. And I think it's gonna be the AAM competition one, because I'm, like, aiming for 800 horsepower. And I'm still gonna buy, like, the HKS aftermarket spark plugs instead of using the, like, GTR ones. I'm not a fan of the GTR spark plugs, if I'm being honest. Because I'm not using GTR turbos, that's the thing. I get that you can on any boosted Z, but it's like, I'm like, I trust aftermarket more than I trust like factory, even though it's a factory cross member that like saves my number. There's always so much to add and modify, so much money. Yeah. A lot of this stuff I'm gonna have to put on hold.
俺は関係がないだろう。
airbags and I want to do the seats.
俺の思うに
Just so I could like
警
install
戒
the
は
rest of
怠
my
らない
harness
方
and
がいい。
call it a day.
タンコーの言う通りだね。この前もホテルで裏切られたばかりだし。
ならば今夜の見張りを決めるとしよ
見張り？そんなこわあ。無理無理。徹夜なんてしたことないんだから。お肌
Her
にど
name
ん
in
だけ悪い
Japanese
か
is
知って
actually
る？
Mitsuki. Like when you listen to the Japanese voices, like I like her Japanese name better. Like because March
私にやらせ
7th,
て。
but I'm pretty sure it's March 7th in both the English and Chinese.
ブローニャ、俺が
大丈夫。
I really
で
don't.
も話が一度に大量の情報が頭に流れ込んできたから、今夜は眠れそうにないの。
信頼してないわけじゃないけど、
But I
ブ
do
ローニャ
love
を一
trolling
人
her
にす
and
る
I
の
call
が
her
心
March
配で。
because like that's how
だっ
everyone
て
in
シルバーメインの一員だ
who
し、
plays this
うちらより
game
確かに
will know her.
そのもし誰かがカカリア様を止めていて、その結果を教えていたなら、
But yeah, like cars get expensive. Like
今さらこんなことを言っても意味はない。
I'm gonna have to
心配
put
しな
my
いで。
stuff on hold
遅延の
until
オレグ
like
は
I actually
身
like
の
raise
安全。
money from like my Kickstarter. Cause like right now once I release the manga, that's actually going to be like my main source of income. Stage 1 upgrade on your bike to make it run cooler. Yeah. Like I spent like that much just on the hood and bumper for my car. But yeah, like funny you mentioned that, yeah, because I have like an aftermarket radiator and air conditioning assembly, my CSF one. It's aftermarket. And then I'm gonna install an oil cooler. I don't like my car reaching like temperatures of like 220. I want to keep it down to about 180. VQs run better at about 180 than like the stock heat. But also like just like what they give you is kind of a really messed up joke from the factory because it runs 220
あの子を
stock.
失ってしまった。私の願望も貴様らが言う計画も何の意味がある？
And if you want to boost it, you have to put oil cooler first.
黙りなさい。私の娘だったのに、たった一人の魂のない貴様らに何がわかる？永遠にわからないわ。永遠に。
そなたは彼女を失っていない。彼女は向こう側でそなたを待っている。
新世界。
集合さ。
If you could, so according to the
またあ
subtitle,
の声が聞
I'm
こえ
sure
る
it。gets hot where like you live and adds to
不気味な夢だ。
running the temp. I have a Harley and they're air cooled, so not great in the bumper to bump. Yeah, you know, like it gets hot where it does get hot where I live, but like it's not like okay, we get like what 89 max, but it's not like it's rare occasions into the low 90s. I think the hottest we ever got was like 93, and that was pretty mid. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't pleasant. It was mildly annoying. There are some places in California, like Death Valley, that gets into like 108, and it's like 93 in LA, and those places suck to be in. I'm glad I'm not like in Death Valley or the Palm Desert. I am glad I am in LA. Also, the part of LA where I'm at, it's like, what, 3 cities away from the beach, so... Yeah. Though, like, 93 is the hottest I'll ever have to deal with. And that's like very rare that it ever gets there. On average, like, maybe... the worst would be like 89. I'm just gonna straight up tell Bronya that our MC has been having nightmares. Yeah. Our weather could be kinda yikes. I would only travel at night if it was up. Yeah. Thankfully, like, I don't. Thankfully, I don't live out like in the desert. Like I've raced at like 90 miles an hour to the desert before, like against traffic. But like, it's also like the freeways are empty during the day, so it's like.
ベロブルグで生きる人にとってあまりにもカカリア様の命令こそ、つまりきっとあなたたちの何があったのかはわからないし、急に態度を変えた理由も不明。でも命令は命令、軍人は命令を疑ってはいけない。
You know how like TwitchCon's in Vegas this year? I don't plan on going. One's like, I don't mind driving out through the desert, but like I hate the air over there, and it's gonna get way hotter than Cali. Even though it's gonna be like fall when it's happening. The other thing that's gonna really suck is like it's gonna be like near the Vegas Strip. That's just not a good combo. I see all the things that can go wrong with that. Honestly, it would be really ironic if like, because actually half the people on Twitch are ditching this year, which is like, yeah, no, Don Clancy, the new CEO, you messed up. Like, and honestly, I find it interesting that people that are like trying to force everyone else to go are the people that are also backing out later on. Honestly, like, I find it kind of funny. I'm going with only a fool follows orders blindly.
言われなくても分かっている。過去これまで上層部の兵士たちが前線で何人も命を落としてきた。それかカリア様は全てのシルバーメインを前線に移動させた。上と下を往来する道を封鎖し、供給と治水の交換を行う道だけを残した。そして私もその決定を受け入れた。まさかシルバーメインを失った下層部がこれほどまでに苛烈な環境になるなんて。でも私ではあの方の考えを変えることができないの。過去に進言もしたけど聞き入れてもらえなかった。どうしたらいいのか私にはわからない。 私と一緒に守護者様を説
Grid
得する
actually
気
the one who actually got me into
でも
Twice because I like
お母様はそう
I've
簡単に
dabbled
考
in
え
like
を変え
listening
る
to
方じゃな
K-pop,
い。
but I've never like
それは私が
seriously
誰より
listened
も
to
知っ
it.
てい
And
る。
then I saw Grid jamming out to Twice in like Beat Saber Discord streams, and that's
考
kind of
え
what
れば
got
考
me
え
into
るほど
Twice.
迷走してしまう。進むべき。
But yeah, like the concerts in ATL, like in Tourist Park. I was talking about Twitch. Yeah, TwitchCon. Yeah, it's like honestly, right now it's like 50% of people are ditching TwitchCon. It's gonna get up to 75. But Don, I have my issues with Twitch's current CEO. Like, other than like just him not, other than like just Don Clancy not being very smart and like being completely disconnected from the creator economy. But there's also like, how do I say this? Yeah. Yeah, several hour layover, yeah. Like, are you talking about the train layover? Because, like... we might be taking a different route back. We don't know for sure yet. But him and I, like, both looked into, like, different ways to get back. And it's like... they're only... the thing is, for the train back from ATL to, like... to Grids, it's gonna be like what, like a 5-hour wait in the train station, and we don't want to do that. So yeah. Fun fact about that, they only gave us the 11:29 train, and it kind of, the idea of doing that kind of sucks. But yeah. So the 11:20, yeah, it's a really late train, so, and like, basically we, like, Enterprise closes at like 5 p.m, so it's not really our best option. What we could do is, yeah, drop off the car at Enterprise, have them shuttle us back, and if there's no available shuttle, they'll drive us back in the car to the hotel, stay an extra day, and then leave the next morning. Yeah, and then probably find another way back. Like, worst case scenario, I was like willing to drive back, but we might just take a flight back. Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's whatever, but... we do what we need to do. And like, yeah, we're not gonna be waiting in a train station for 5 hours. Like, it's a nice train station. I'm sure there's stuff to do. We could probably watch anime on a laptop or something. But like, it's bound to be boring at a certain point. Yeah. We're probably taking a plane back. Oh, and since you were congratulating me on my manga earlier, and the command for my merch shop just came up, the one that's like Venomousninetails.com/shop, that pullover hoodie is actually using chibi versions of the characters that are gonna appear in the manga. Like, I've had these characters in the story for a while. 8-hour layover in Seoul, and was flying into Thailand. Yeah. That's because you're bored of
周り
like
が
nothing
静
to
かだ
do
と
and you're afraid to
頭
leave the
の中
airport
の
because you
騒
don't
音
want
が
to
大
miss
き
your
大航空
flight.
の流浪者たち
Like, I
が
don't wanna do
罪のない
that.
採掘者たちを
Sounds
襲ったのもきっとやむ
I'm
を得
also
ず仕
trying
方
to
のない
find
こ
a
とだったん
flight
だと
to
思う。
Grid's place that
ただ
doesn't
理由はどう
have
あ
a
れ
layover. Even if it's like a single stop, like I don't want to do that. I'll check it out. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah. I'm actually going like there's a certain reward here where I'm actually going to be sending people those hoodies with manga.
わかった。リベットタウンまで行って物資を取ってくる。
It's like they would do that
でも
because
一人
like
じゃ危ないわ。
おじさんたちだって何日も寝てないんだし。休まあんたも言ったでしょ
yeah
ひどい怪我を負った。
like 8-hour layover. What's like honestly the one place I would not mind having a layover would probably be Singapore because you can actually book a hotel inside the airport and like the airport has like rooms like a hotel you could stay in.
こんなまさ
And that's
か
why I would
やましいこと
not mind
眠れ
in
ないから
Singapore.
散歩していただ。あっそ。待って
What's
ゼー
interesting
レ。
is like Singapore is like
この人
a
たちなら
really rapidly
君の
developing
力になってく
nation.
れるかもしれない。
Lots of luxury amenities, but it's also one of like the not the best salary.
「実は前の航空事件で君たちも知って
I
の
had to
通
tease
り
Seile a bit for her temper.
他の町はここより状況航空に流浪者が増えたのも劣海が地下にまで広生きるために必要な設備も。
興奮しすぎよゼーレ。私もゼーレも
But yeah, like
この
I
町で
could
育ったわ
imagine
けじゃ
like
ないの。もともとはそこで孤児院兼診療所をやっていたんだけど、つまり侵食された町から使えそうな物資を集めればいいってこと。
Someone who's not Korean. Plus, I had blue hair. Ladies that worked in the shops kept following me around. Like, yeah, they do that too. Like the Korean ajumas. Not like the younger generation of Koreans, but the ajuma, like the Korean grannies and aunties do that. Like, it doesn't feel good.
待ちなさいよ。
Like, I
人命に
even,
関わる
like,
ことな
even
ら
as like the older generation of Koreans here, I kind of experienced that.
じゃあ
Not the younger
必要な
generation.
物資をリスト。行き先はリベットタウンよ。まずは次は医療用ある、最後は鎮痛。これらがあれば
後半夕方までには。
私たちがここに来てなかったら本当に一人で劣海に入るつもりだった
And
の。
then like some of the
そうだけ
people,
ど
like some of the younger Koreans might
大げ
dye
さね
their hair, but
とっくに慣れてるから平気よ。
there's a lot of things in
あま
Korea.
りに無謀。
In
シルバーメインの軍機で
uh,
は劣海の調査は4人1組で行う。
not be here. Some of those ads like last
言いなさい。
last 24
どこに
hours.
行ってたの？
Like not really, but like 2 hours, 2 minutes 30 seconds. There's usually about 8 ads.
着いたわ。ここがリベットタウンよ。懐かしいわね。行きましょう。足元に気をつけて。
Welcome
こ
back.
こに来るのは久々なの。
I actually do use the automatic ad
Most-
scheduler because if you run an ad manually, it cancels out like the automatic pre-roll and mid-roll ads. So by running them every hour, that's less ads than even if I'm doing it automatically, because it's on my end, it's less ads than letting Twitch do it on their own.
あっち、あの丘の上にあるオレグさんが私を。
I hate that Twitch has the adpocalypse though. Like, that's like destroyed most of my viewership. But yeah, welcome back. And a lot of the younger generation of Koreans, some of them might dye their hair, but it's usually like blonde or brown or balayage. But like, how do I say this? Like wild colored hair, like unless like you're in a K-pop group or in a rock band or working game development. And I find this kind of sad because I like blue hair colors, I like green hair colors. Like, basically unless you're a musician, like it's kind of silently judged. And like, yeah, well that's also true in like other Asian countries like Japan too. And hair is like one of the few ways people can express themselves, like in collectivist societies.
ナターシャの話では子供の子どうしたのよ。いえ、ただ変な下を見て。モンスターに気をつけ。
Obviously, like in Japan and Korea, only a minority of people like have naturally brown hair. Like it's like what? Oh no, Japan is like roughly 10%. Might be less actually. Then I'm pretty sure it's even lower in Korea. Unfortunately. So, but yeah, like I like blue hair a lot.
気をつけて。敵よ。見たところ、流浪者が。
Especially if it's J-rock look.
後悔しても遅い。
己を解き放つ準備はいい？
Yeah, 10 years ago.
陽動、霊落。
Now, I hate to say it, but it's like.
これはレストラン。
This is a proverb.
それも街で一番の人気店だったわ。
countries.
いい子にしてると、ナタがここに連れてきてご馳走してくれるの。
Place gets hammered back in, and it's like usually for some of the dumbest things. Like it's lightening up now. It's lightening up nowadays, but like. That's the thing. Feel like with hair, yeah, like go for like. And I'm in favor of stuff like that. Like go for it, you know.
始めるか。
Like I said, probably like honestly, like I find multi-colored hair fun. Like, I actually want to dye my hair.
よく整備がされている。長い間放置されていたようには見えない。そういえばそうね。あっちに箱がたくさんあるわね。探している物資かもしれない。
騒ぎを起こしたくはない。生死虚実、一年のマナリ、同点元気、超無一角。
こっからが本番だよ。もっ
うちなかなかやるじゃん。
己を解き放つ準備はいい？反抗、陽動、霊落。
うちの出番。
The part of the story this is. Because I level off stream just to be able to catch up to my friends. People ask if I'm depressed.
どうして劣界の生き物ってことは
Honestly, like,
誰
I
か
kind
分
of
そう
get that.
それに
Oh, I'm always
父の
depressed.
行くわよ
That's the story for
この
my
市場を丸ごと
Like, I'm full of depression since the womb. But
後悔しても遅い。
honestly, stuff like multicolored hair, it's fun.
こっからが本番だよ。
乗ってる？ついてないね。
即戦即決といこう。
I'm all for multiplayer characters. And if it's a good way of keeping people from asking if you're depressed, it's kind of a good thing. If it helps you like
こ
feel
の
more
ガ
upbeat,
キンチョ
go for it.
どうしてゼーレ別に物資をどこにやったの？でも私た余計なお世話だ。まったくそれは
Yeah, and you're genuinely kind of an upbeat kind of person. Even more reason to just go for the colored hair. I stand colored hair. Like I love that stuff.
騙されてるのよあん
I
た。
actually have like
こいつ
blue
は有
hair
名な
dye,
コ
but
ソ泥な
it's
の。
L'Oreal. It's not really-
私の
Maybe I'll get Arctic Fox.
言いなさい。
Like the
後半と方
dark hair.
は？200シール。私の聞き間違いじゃないわよね。この状況で交渉するわけ？
Like you have to use binders for dark hair. Well, I do because brown hair. Although you wouldn't know it by my voice when I play Sea of Thieves with Grid. Oh yeah, I did sit in once when you were playing Sea of Thieves
本気で
with
渡
Grid.
すつもり？
You didn't sound
違う。
depressed.
今回は違うんだ。また親父を言い。
ゼーレ、もうやめてあげて。エリックっていうのよね。これは勲章。家族のためにお金が必要なんでしょ。でも一つ。分かった。俺じゃあ指切り。
ありがとう。あんたたそうだ。一番前の道は塞がれてるんだ。この先に進むなら
分かった。ありがとう。
Okay, it's 5:25. I'll be here like another hour. I just checked Instagram really quick. I kind of want to hype up one of my friends.
あんな簡単に。
あの子が改心するなら、幼い頃ゼーレ。
何を言ってるんだかさ。エリックが言ってた。この道で間違いない。ここを通れば個人に着くわ。
Oh, what's your
ここのお店と看板、見覚えがある。
Okay, so it has to connect that way. Yeah. It was good chatting with you. Good chatting with you as well.
かゆくもない。
See you again.
やるじゃん。
騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
盛り上がってるじゃん。もっ
Oh, I'm not getting off.
この機会を
I'll be
逃す
here
な。
a while. I have like another hour. So.
うちなかなかやるじゃん。
始めるか。
I'll be here like another hour, and then I just gotta figure out something to eat.
ここを上がれば
I'm not getting off.
個人の入り口よ。
Yeah.
どうなってるかしら。
And I got ambushed. I'm gonna need to get that. Okay, well,
ルールは破るためにある。
I got my bat.
争いに意味はない。
たまには真面目に行こう。うちのとっておきを食らえ。いや。
Okay, what I'm gonna
き放つ反抗陽動霊落。
後悔しても遅い。生死虚実一年のマナリ同点元気超無一角。
この曲はあんたに乗ってる？
Okay. That should take care of both ways.
自分の意志で
I'm gonna use my
結末にたどり着いてみせる。あと少しだ。
Oh. And there's no purple containers around, which actually would have needed to kill a bit further. And unless I'm up against a boss, I really don't feel like using a consumable.
もうすぐで着くわよ。
Oh, space
思っ
anchor.
たより
Powerful
綺麗に
wheel.
保たれてるみたいね。あの時もみんなで劣化に着いたわ。ここよ。あれからかなり経ったのに全然変わってないわ
Let's
ね。
see this. So
そこに雑用品が積んであるわ。ナタが言ってたアルコールがないか探してみましょう。
from hitting level 20.
何年も前からここに置いてあるんでしょ。使ってだ。
下層部の人間があれないどういうこと？
気をつけて、後ろに敵が。禁止区域です。
相手が
下手に動くな。
盛り上がってるじゃん。はいになれ。
ついてないね。
即戦即決といこう。
この曲はあんたに
うちの出番。
始める。ルールは破るためにある。
己を解き放つ準備はいい？反抗陽動霊落。はいになれ。
たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきを食らえ。
Let's see, March.
即戦即決といこう。
So. And then
ついてないね。
I'm gonna shield him. And
生死虚実
use his ultimate.
同点元気超無一角。
Ultimates are activated just by using the numbers.
まだだな。
うちなかなかやるじゃん。ビュー。ライブはまだ。
I'm gonna need a
所詮
teleporting
雑魚は
anchor.
雑魚ね。
Ah, said it. That's 3 against 1.
これで聞け。確かさっきの
幻覚。
は
この建物。
どういうこと？
Well,
待って
technically 4 against 1.
行
Let's
こう。
not question the story of the game. With the game mechanics.
上にあるの。
そうね。
剥がっ。このブラン
懐かしい。
ブランコ。
空に向き危険。
Oh, and I had enough energy to actually fully heal the circle. That's good news. That's amazing news.
探してないのはよかった。
でも歩こ
それもそ
これは
あんたの小さい頃？
そっか、私は昔ここに住んでいた。
あんたが？
そう。
あ
でもどうして今まで思い出せなかったの？
I'm gonna go with the latter.
いや、お母様謙遜者の話では守護者の継承者は全選定の時期になると適齢に達した上層部と下層部の子供は全員テストを受ける。そして私も
I probably
孤児院の子供がよく連れて行かれるのは知ってたけど、まさか未来の大守護者がその中にいたなんて。ナタはそのことを知ってるの？
知らないと思う。私は選ばれ、カカリア様のシルバーメインの兵士たちが毎日劣界で命を落と下層部が苦しんでいることを知りながらも何もでき結局。
kind of like are done for bigger creators that have a bigger following. But also, I just want to do it as a way of introducing my
さっきから泣き言ばっか。
私は
何？自分がかすかな光に。
ゼーレの言う通りありがとう。私が落ち込んでいる時慰めてくれる人はいるけど、
すぐに分かったわ。
ベロブルグの未来の。
はいはい、私が案内するから。
ええ。
入る隙がなさそうだ。しばらく二人きりにさせてあげよう。最後は鎮痛剤。近くを探してみるか。
Yeah. I wish I could do a YouTube video or a series of YouTube videos like that.
ここだよ。ありがとう。
Like, just like a get to know me.
警告、警告。
I doubt I'll do that.
脅威となり得る存在の
I
接
need
近。
someone to interview me.
クラーラを守
パーティーズ、やこの人。
了解。脅威対象から
ここは危険だから。お、流浪者のキャンプで。はい、この薬をどうぞ。役に立つといいのですが。スワローグは大航区でのことは決して傷つけたいからじゃありません。スワローグはただ自分の計算結果を信じただけなんです。遅延の皆さんは人々を連れて下層部から離れようとしています。ですがスワローグは皆さんにのいいえ、それはありません。スワロ自分の責務は孫悟にあると。そのために人類を守る選択をしなければ。遅延の皆さんがスワローグと話をしたいのは知っています。でも何回尋ねようとも彼の態度を変えることですので、クラーラを信じてください。クラーラが説得し。
クラーラ？
あなたは遅延。
流浪者のため。
いえ、それにお姉さん、
ナタのこと
本当によかった。
あとは帰る。さあ。
Items obtained and okay. Really. Okay, that's interesting because now we
後
have a
半と
shortcut.
包帯。さあ行きましょう。
And we just hit level 20. It sounded Korean for a sec. There's some words that sound very similar in Japanese and Korean. I have the Japanese voices though. As far as the music goes, this is actually like my friend's anime music playlist. Okay. Before continuing with the story, I'm gonna go to Pom Pom. Level rewards. Claim level 19 rewards. And then claim level 20 rewards. And upgrade mission. Okay, so I can't do that just yet. Upgrade equilibrium. Okay. I'm gonna hit the J key. Not good with farewells. Which means we have to clear the entire, let's see where that's going. Okay, so now let's go to relics, go to recommended gear. And Eidolons. This is like, essentially like constellations. So... yeah, and I have to get Equilibrium 1, but I can't do that until I clear certain missions. And that's like a Trailblaze mission we haven't gotten to yet.
まだ早いし、どこかへ行こうか。
ナタ、
さすがゼーレ。見せてちょうだい。ただ鎮痛。クラーラ、そう。あの子がしようとしていることなら、君たちは
大丈夫。
大丈夫。
オレグさんは
安心してちょうだい。
Okay, now we unlock Natasha in game. Let's see.
何？眠たくなったの？
あなたは疲れてないの？やっほー！やっと来たね。
Uh-huh, we're back.
あんたの心配なんてしてないし。
心配でそわそわしていただろう。
全員揃ったな。じゃあ本題に入ろう。以前お前たちが言っていた性格。前にカカリアに会った時は遭遇したお前たちにはお前たちの計画。
安心しておじさん。
酔っ払った甲府のザレ言なんかじゃないことも。
よし、じゃあ現実的な話をし、つまり俺たちの目標。
武力行使は最終手段。
二人の言うことには遅延はスバローグと、それに俺たちの実力で奴らと衝突する。だが今は違う。
ああ、
ちゃんどうだシルバーメインのお嬢さん。俺
仮想部もベロブログの
よし共同戦線を。
Let me check Spotify. Yeah, it's a song from Lisa.
遅延はずっとスバロゼレ。
任せてちょうだい。
Sampo acts like I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice to the kid. Okay, I'm not gonna. As for Sampo, it's like, Sampo's got himself into trouble again. Sampo always gets himself into trouble though. But the kid Julian, I'm gonna be nice to the kid Julian. Oh, I had already rolled Natasha. So basically I just get to activate her Eidolon now. I guess the best thing I can do is like equip her with her own like oh, Pixel went live. Okay, my bot logged again. I keep forgetting, like, at the very bottom of my Discord, I have a member account. That's more for, like, my use when I can apply for Discord discoverability, though.
Hook!
さすがの
なるほど。モグラ島も遅延の。
僕ですよ皆さん。僕は悲しいです。
はいはい。
ほら。
あんたは
ね。ちょっと天地神明。
はいはい信じるから。
はい。ではしっかりついてきてください。
That's literally what I'm saying. Inconvenient. Or a little. Well, so means a little bit, but.
まだなの？
A little bit inconvenient.
お嬢さん、いくらなんでも1分。
ここがスバローグのアジト？もっとも
多くの流浪者は一時的にここで暮らして
スバロ
危なくないわ。
はっ。て。
すごく大きな門。よし、見てて。
With a heavy gate? Okay, well.
開けごま
Okay.
それは何？
童話に登場する
ぐふ、ちょうどいいよ教えてあげまし。
認証？
はい。まさにノーリス。
無駄話はいいから どこで認証？
簡単です。
What I really like about
流浪者の
confrontation
流浪者の
is
一
if you
挙
get
手
big
一
enough,
投
you
足
can
を見
literally
守る他
get, you
に
can make
試
making
練を与える
memories
ことも
and
任
building
務
your
の
memories
一つです。
your career.
異端者に
And I want to go and create many memories, have many experiences. I don't want to be average.
それは知りません
I want to,
よ
like,。
僕はスバローグとやり合うつもりはありませんからね。皆さんがロボットに直接訪ねてみてください。
Like,
ここの人たちまるでロボットに管理されているみたい。地上では考えられない光景。
こいつよね。
なんか
起動できるの？
プロトコ認証試練内燃
ないね。
散歩。
僕はもう
答えよ不正解
みな
砕氷
そんなこと考えて。
I think any answer would have been wrong.
騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
この機会を逃すな。
生死虚実一年のマナ同点原型超無一角。
Don't hang stuff is like a single
こっ
target.
からが本番だよ。もっと
And they self-destruct.
突然
このボタン
システムリセット右手を出してく
右手。はい、これが認証マーク。
いいですね。
Oh, it's gonna make us do that, huh? Oh my, it's gonna make us travel.
プロトコル。
はあ？
こいつ
うるさい。
これのこと？
そうそう。これ問題。おめでとう。こんな感じ。
ね
あ
あんたを
we're
ぶっ
doing combat now.
この機会を逃すな。
盛り上がってるじゃん。乗ってる？
うちなかなかやるじゃん。
即戦即決というか。
はいになれ。
And that's
悪かった。許して。ほら。お前じゃない。
また？
よし。認証は。
Oh, let me take this chest first.
とりあえず
こいつ。
プロトコル起動失敗
嫌な予感。
修復失敗コアモジュール破損脅威を排除
You have to fight the third one no matter what.
この機会を逃すな。
この曲はあんたに。もっと
うちなかなかやるじゃん。
生死虚実一年同点原型超無一角。
この機会を逃すな。
盛り上がってるじゃん。
Okay.
よし。これ
システムを
認証
これではい。
本当にこう。
Those robots are gone. Let's see what we got on the phone. I'll add. I'm gonna collect that. I don't know why I'm collecting. Hey Figo, what's up?
開けーごま
ほら
ーはいは
ボスにも
はい
行こ
もしもし
I see you got the glasses emotes. Actually, we do have like new emotes here now. Feel free to
な
give
ん
them
で
a
ま
look.
た門があるのよ。
構造から見て
散歩。これ散歩？あいつは？
逃げられた。さっきまでここにいたのに。
またあのロボット。スバローグに。
スバローグさんの訪問客をプロトコル起動。
また戦うの？私
認証失敗。アクセス局要求拒絶。クラーラさん。
クラーラ？あの子の立場って何なんだろうね。家族。
悩んでいても仕方ない。確証は
I'm
な
going
い
with
が
family because I don't think it's just
一
a
応
robot.
試してみるとしよ
I like.
う。クラーラは今どこにいる？
音
Big
声
brother
検
even
索
though
中。
it's a robot.
音声検索終了。
またあそこに戻るの？まさか人。
あ、うちらと合流する前。
あんたが思うほど。
確かにあの女の子が一人で劣化に行っていると思う。彼女が見た。
あんたもやばな見た目してるわよ。
I kind of
こ
trust
んな大きな
Svarog
町で
more than
どう
Bronya.
やって一人の女の子を見つければいいの？
クラーラは機械の部品を探すって言っていたわよね。まずはナターシャの貯蔵室に行ってみましょう。
いい感じだ。
騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
Hey, sneak attack.
即戦即決といこ
こっからが本番だよ。
この機会を逃すな。
はいになれ。
And battle over. I'm making quick work of these.
自分の意志で結末にたどり着い
I
てみ
might
せ
have
る。
made this game too easy on myself by power leveling. And I'm also trying to get ahead of one of my friends who's competitive.
争いに意味はない。
こっからが本番だよ。もっと。
あと少しだ。あと少しだ。いい感じだ。
It's free, even though it's not much, it is free Trailblaze EXP and it is free credits. Like, they look abundant now, but they're probably going to run out. Like, I don't want to miss treasure like that because it's actually like useful for me in the long run.
感じだ。そういうことだったのか。対処法を考えよう。あと少しだ。
That was not supposed to be an ambush.
痒くもない。
下手に動くな。
たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきを食らえ。
下手に動くな。
己を解き放つ準備は反抗、陽動、霊落。
下手に動くな。生死虚実、移動天元家、超無一角。
ルールは破るためにある。
下手に動くな。
始めるか。
はいになれ。
争いに意味はない。
即戦即決といこう。
騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
殴ったね。ついてないね。ポン。
始めるか。
たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきを食らえ。
即戦即決といこう。
争いに意味はない。
うちの出番。
生死虚実、同天元家、超無一角。
始めるか。ルールは破るためにある。
ゴリぼっちはやだよ。
俺の負けだ。
I'm still gonna go try to beat that thing again. I have enough energy.
対処法を考えよう。
There we go.
下手に動くな。
この曲はあんたに。もっと
ついてないね。
We won't be able to get to March.
はいになれ。
生死虚実、一同天元家、超無一角。
盛り上がってるじゃん。
逃がさない。殴ったね。たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきをくらえ。
即戦即決といこう。
己を解き放つ準備を。反抗、陽動、霊落。
ルールは破るためにある。
はいになれ。
竜。
痒くもない。
逃がさない。
始めるか。
ライブはまだ。
うちの出番。パン。ついてないね。
生死虚実、同点元気、超無一角。
うちの出番。たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきをくらえ。
騒ぎを起こしたくはない。争いに意味はない。
即戦即決といこう。
And there we go.
あと少しだ。
これってどれも一緒。
事故かくら必ず
脅威？もしかしてまずい。
I'm gonna go call it a night. Have a good one. Have a good one. Well, oh yeah, that's one of my follower. I forgot I moved that to one of my follower emotes. Thank you. Yeah, it's a fun one. Feel free to use it. It's a kind of like a bullhail. That's basically a wave emote, but it's like a bullhail is a specific style of wave emote.
やっぱり、
Then I'm debating rating it to
下手に動くな。
mainly because I want to eat.
始めるか。
盛り上がってるじゃん。
ルールは破るためにある。
この曲は
騒ぎを
盛り上がってる。ハイになれ。
たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきを食らえ。
後悔しても遅い。生死虚実、同点元気、超無一角。
即戦即決といこう。
ライブはまだ。
始めるか。
ついてないね。
争いに意味はない。
即戦即決。まだまだだな。
ありえない。こ
いつルールは破るためにある。
たまには真面目にうちのとっておきを食らえ。
大丈夫クララ？怪我はない？
I do have an exclamation point clip command. It takes a stream paddle though, sadly. But it's a lot faster than like just
ありがとうございます。
やっぱり一人でうろちょろさせるんじゃ。
基地の電源装置が不調で早く直さない。この町に工房幸い皆さんが助けに来てくれました。
ちょうど彼に会い。ダメよ。
でも
もちろん知ってるわ。でもあまりに
だから彼のところには
あんたって怖い。
クララ、前に
この世界ではすごく怖いことも。スバローグの計算だ。彼の考えた対策は
私たちを檻に閉じ込めるってわけ？笑い。
It appears to have gone viral again. Oh, people are adding my videos to their favorites. Yeah, one of the videos is definitely better doing better than the other ones.
He wanted to tease and mess with you, so you pay attention to him. Guaranteed you've never heard of this today.
I'm gonna leave that right there.
Clara! クラーラ。
ゼレ、もういい。他の方法を考え。
あの子すごすぎる。
彼女のも
最後の一言。
どうやら
あので
クラーラは仮想部の。
それって。
いや、そうだ。
でも
方法は必ず。彼女は直接
曲がった。
That's where I'm gonna call it. copy and paste the raid command. Oh, this is what my credit roll scene is. So I had a pixel.